Hey everybody, welcome back to Coping with Cancer. I'm Sean. I wanted to do a video today, um, and you're going to get a lot of yawns, and you'll find out why. I'm going to give you one right now before we go into what I want to talk about. And that was actually my reminder that I wanted to make a video today. So, how was my day? With multiple myeloma, here are some of the symptoms you have. Bone pain, weakness, fatigue, weight loss. I'm apparently the only person who gained weight in the hospital and can't lose it. Infections, nausea, vomiting, constipation, which that wasn't the case with me. Problems with urination wasn't the case with me. Weakness or numbness in the legs, yes. Back pain, yes. Rib pain, yes. But one of the things that, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm reading because I want to make sure I've got this right. Things that people, I always say, cancer, people that think about cancer think, oh, skinny person, with this disease that's eating away at them. And that's, you've got cancer. But there are other things that go with that most people do not, getting that text message out there, that most people don't associate with cancer, so to speak, so they don't realize. Number one, my big dose of chemo was called melphalan. I think I'm spelling that right. Is that right? No. I don't think that's right. Is this right? Yes. Okay, cool. It's called melphalan. And I'm going to read how toxic is melphalan. Well, it might give you cancer. Cancer hazard. Melphalan is a carcinogen in humans. It has been shown to cause leukemia in humans and lung cancer in animals. Yeah. So melphalan is what we use to treat my type of cancer, multiple myeloma, blood cancer. And what it's supposed to do. And yes, I'm not going to sit there and pretend that I'm pulling this out of my ass. Just look cool. Hey, I know what I'm talking about. No, I'm reading it. Basically, it kills the tumor cells. They've been using it since the 60s. So, it's lethal. The dose I received was a lethal dose. It would have killed me had I not had healthy, they did here, you're getting one right now, folks. Not blood cells, platelets. Not platelets? I don't know if that's right. Stem cells. So they took my stem cells out, and I'm always proud of the story. They wanted 5 million over 3 days. I gave them 10 million in 1 day. So I do actually have another set of stem cells for when, not if, but when I have to go through this again. So they took out my stem cells. They dosed me with the melphalan. And with one of them, I want to say with the melphalan, I had to chew ice for 2 hours straight. I think that's right. Let me see if I'm right. Yep. They didn't want oral things in my mouth. And I had to chew ice for 2 hours. 2 hours. It sucked ass. But it's the thing you have to do to get this dose. And then after the lethal dose, they put my stem cells back into me. And I was expecting to feel like shit immediately. And that was not the case for me. I felt like shit, I don't know, 7 days, 6 days is when it hit me, which is what they said. And I think it was like day 7 or 8 was when I lost my hair. Luckily, got my hair, my eyebrows. Because I was worried I was going to look like Keanu Reeves coming out of the goo in the Matrix. But I got to keep my eyebrows. All this was gone. I don't know if I've ever told the story. My beard was a lot longer. And I was doing this, like that, and I pulled. Straightening out my beard. Well, I certainly straightened it out already. I pulled all the hair out. And I was like, oh. And I pulled it out, and it was like, okay, you are losing your hair. I'm a guy. I don't care. I have a perfect shaped head for hair, perfect shaped head for no hair. And I'm already thinning, so it's not like it was a big deal for my hair to drop out. But that began the really bad times. And to be honest with you, I don't remember much of last year. I remember losing my hair. I remember, I remember losing my hair. Most of 2023 is a blur for me. But I talked about all this to get to some of the other things that my particular cancer and my particular treatment, what we're treating. So, one of the things that people you don't know is when you have chemo, my melphalan, what happens is basically you're starting over. So you get the bad shit, and then you get your stem cells back in, and that keeps you alive. But it also, aside from losing your hair, it completely wipes out your immune system. You don't have an immune system. You don't have an immune system. No edits, right, folks? It wipes it out. That's why you have to stay in the hospital. You have to stay in a sanitized environment because you have zero immunity. A cough could kill you. That kind of immunity. My children couldn't come and see me. And, well, they're adults, but my kids couldn't come and see me. Only my wife. Not even my mom could come and see me. And if you know my mom, you know that that's a bad thing. She can't see me, and she knows that I'm sick. But, yeah. One of the things that I have to worry about, and this is... anyway, sorry, getting back to... I'm sorry. You're witnessing it. Getting back to wiping the immunity system, you have to, at a certain time after you've gotten the chemo, after you've got your stem cells back, because you have nothing. Your body has been wiped clean. You have to get your baby shots again. Yeah. And it's not just one time, one set. No. You have to get them in stages. So today, I got that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. And that's not even the most I've had in a sitting. But I believe this was number 4. So I did a 6, a 6, a 5, and a 5. And I'm pretty sure this is the last batch that I had to do. Yeah. So that's one thing that people don't take into account. This wipes your immunity system. Hey, why don't you want to come out and go do anything? Because I could die. I had to say that to somebody once. Because I could die. And no edits, folks. This is just my way of, I don't know. Like I'm a season ticket holder for the Cincinnati Cyclones. Well, I was. I'm going to fix that soon. And I just was not feeling well, not going to games. This was finding out what was wrong, and then afterwards it was like I can't go. So luckily my wife is a hockey fan. Luckily my children are hockey fans. Luckily she has a cousin that's a hockey fan, and my nephew's a hockey fan. So it was good because they were able to spend some time with each other at the game, and that's awesome. I didn't renew. I need to renew. Alex, I'm going to call you. One of the other things is we have pain in our bones. I know that sounds silly, but bone pain sucks so bad. For me, it's in my feet. It's in my feet, and it comes up a little bit into the ankle area. Um, but my shoulder's been bothering me. And one of the things you have to worry about when you have multiple myeloma are bone lesions. And basically, that's just your bone softening and becoming porous. Um, we got to keep watch for that. There are ways to treat it, but we got to make sure that that's what it is. So I had to go get x-rayed today. Luckily, everything's good there. So far, I mean, it's not a one and done. I just have to keep going whenever I feel weird. Sorry, I'm shaking everything. So that was today. And I have incredible bone pain right now in my left big toe, of all places. It sucks, but it is what it is. And again, I really did think about filming today, but there were people to the left and to the right, and they came in after I started. So it was just one of those things where like, well, no, because there are people here. But what proof that I was in the hospital? I mean, there you go. That's my bracelet for today. So that was my day. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Again, if anybody ever has questions, or I know I come at my cancer differently than most people. Usually when people tell me they're sorry, oh, you have cancer, I'm so sorry. I use humor, and it's like, well, you didn't give it to me. And it's just my way of dealing with it, dealing with the fact that I can't work right now, dealing with the fact that if it wasn't for my wife's really, really, really good job with the state, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how we could do it. The insurance is the best part. It just, yes, she makes good money, but it's the insurance is just amazing. And it makes me sad to think that there are people who are dealing with this, or any form of sickness. It doesn't have to be cancer, it could be anything, that doesn't have insurance and not getting the treatment that they need. I got lucky. For those that don't know, my kidney doctor sent me, long story short, we couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. My GP finally was like, hey, let's go do this test. We did the test, and there was a lot of protein in my urine. So we're going to send you to the kidney doctor. So the kidney doctor did his tests, and I saw the tests before we went back to see him for the results. So I already knew what my results were. Light chain disease. There are two types. There's one that, okay, you've got this, okay, good. It's not the greatest diagnosis, and really it's not good. But if you were going to get this is the one you want to get. And then there's the one like, yeah, you don't want that one. If you guessed I got the, oh yeah, you don't want that one. You're right, I did. It's alpha and lambda. And I remember lambda because of my son. Anyway, then we had our diagnosis. So the kidney doctor sent me to the cancer doctor, and the cancer doctor was like, you're fine. There's nothing to worry about. You know, the fatigue is, hey, unfortunately, you're getting old. You're a little overweight, which was the cancer. But yeah, I know it's crazy, but it's true. I was, 170 to 190. I wasn't skinny, but I wasn't obese. When I was in the hospital, I got up to 250 pounds in the hospital, not eating. A good chunk of that was water weight in my legs. I really thought that my legs were going to burst open or rip because it was bad. And they told me I had about 20 pounds of water in each leg. So water is not your friend when you're sick, and you've got it in your legs that badly. I couldn't walk. I couldn't move my legs. I could not move my legs. We tried to just, you're laying on the bed and you just want to do this with your legs. Couldn't do it for 2 days. Had 104 fever for 2 days. And my wife said, Liv. Her name is Olivia, named after Olivia Newton-John, who I still am in love with and have been since Xanadu in Greece. Remember, folks, I'm old. I grew up in the 70s. But we call her Liv. My rock, my beacon. I couldn't have done any of this without her. She's in charge of my medication. She does it without. I'm lucky. But she said I was delirious for 2 days, talking nonsense. Ooh, eating invisible cheeseburgers. Apparently, is something that I did. I was eating an invisible cheeseburger. I just think of that episode of South Park where they're talking about. I think it's Sarcastable. I think that's the one where the. Anyway, so that's what I think of when she tells me invisible cheeseburgers. I don't remember any of this. None of it. I don't remember any of it because I was out of my mind. I don't know where I was going. Again, you get to see this in real time. I know I was talking about bone lesions. I think it's just the things that people don't think of when they have cancer. This has turned into where I wanted it to go, sort of. I just can't remember what I was saying last time. I should write these things down, really, before it's gone. Have a big support group. I am a man of faith. I'm Christian, but I won't ever push that off on you guys. And I love everybody. I don't care color of your skin. I don't care your orientation. I don't care. I love everybody. I think the country would be a lot better if more people did that as well. Sorry, I'm just having a moment. Unfiltered, folks. Unfiltered. But yeah, these are the things that people don't think about when they have cancer, or if they don't have cancer, and they're going, "Oh, you have cancer? Oh," you think of this, but over here, we've got a person that's dealing with 100,000 things. He just doesn't show it. For me, it's comedy. I try to be funny. I try to, I make light of it. It's not something that you should make light of, but it's how I deal with it. If you deal with it differently, you deal with it differently. When we lost Mateo, that broke me because, like I've said before, I know what my body went through. Again, for those who don't know, I lost my 3-year-old nephew March of 2023 to his blood cancer, AML, leukemia. And he was my cancer buddy. We were going through this together because my sister found out he had cancer. And he was rushed to St. Jude's in Nashville. I think it was either Nashville or Memphis. And my sister lives in Alabama. So that's how serious it was. And then that happened in October. We were going to go down for Thanksgiving. We didn't get to because of the Mateo being sick. And then my sister is dealing with her 3-year-old, at the time, 2-year-old son having cancer. And then here comes December. What happens in December? Her brother gets diagnosed with blood cancer, a cousin to leukemia. So she's got all that going on. And we were just cancer buddies, man. We both know what we were going through, and we were going through it together. And I think about what my body as an adult that can comprehend, understand, and assess went through with my treatment. Now, he turned 3 in that January of that year of 23, and just imagine what he went through. You know, you're 3, and that baby was smart. Oh my God, that kid was smart, and he had a potty mouth on him, boobies, and butthole. I think butthole might have been his favorite word, but I got the news from my sister that his little body couldn't take it, and March 13th, I'm pretty sure it was March 13th, she didn't want to tell me because she was worried that I would give up. And after thinking about what that baby went through, and after everything all the love, and everything else, it made me stronger. It made me want to fight for him. So I did. And while I'm not cured in any way, shape, or form, yeah, you're seeing that. No, but it's, I will continue to fight till my body says I can't fight anymore. This will come back. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And hopefully, with my ongoing treatments each month and just maintaining my pills, and I'm trying to give up sugar. I did quit smoking after 2009, 2019, 2021, 22, so like a long time. I smoked for since 1989, 88 or 89 is when I went into high school. Until February 1st of 2023, when you are told you have cancer and you're a smoker, you don't want to add on to it. Most people are like, well, I've already got cancer. You know, you've got that kind of cancer. You don't want lung cancer. So I decided to set a date, and I quit on February 1st, 2023, and I never relapsed. And that is my, I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud that I didn't relapse. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, well, I'll show you this. So the way things are set up is, in front of me here is my 32-inch computer monitor, okay? My desk is here. It's a corner desk, but I'm not in the corner. So I've got this part of the desk going this way, and then this part going this way. And on my wall, I've got pictures and things that are important to me. Like my Steve Vai signed poster, my photo with my wife and I with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Still waiting on that Losers sequel, JDM. Artwork my daughter did for my birthday. Clyde Frog, don't ask, but there are 2 pictures up here. 3, sorry, there are 3 pictures up here. Yeah, look at that. Did not have this before the cancer started. And I'll put these back. Mateo. I look at this one most. You guys are going to see Clyde Frog here in a second. Clyde Frog, my son made this for me many years ago. And that's me, pre-cancer. Look at that. Look how good looking I was at one point in time. That's my sister, Rachel, in the middle. And there's my wife. And I look at this picture a lot because this is, I know you guys are having a hard time seeing it, but this is the day we left. We had gone down for her bridal shower, or her baby shower. And this was we went to breakfast the day we left, and this was, the picture was taken. She's pregnant with Tater in this picture. And then I'm missing one of my kids. I don't remember why he wasn't in this picture, because he should have been. But there I am again. Look at that. Skinny, good looking. It's me, it's my wife, it's my daughter Jude, it's my youngest Ben. He just got married with Ron Perlman, the nicest guy, one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Ron had been, if I'm not mistaken, he was filming a movie down in South America. Sorry, taking that back up. I think Ron was filming a movie down in South America, and he had flown. He was supposed to be there at the horror convention on Horror Hound. Darcy, we need you there. He was filming a movie in South America, I believe. And he was supposed to have been there Friday, but he wasn't going to make it, so Saturday, which just happened to be the day we were going. Straight shot from where he was to the airport to the convention. Had his dog, his luggage, he had it all with it, and he was tired, you could see it, but he was so nice and just so accommodating. Became one of my favorite people. Haven't seen him again, but if I ever get the chance to, I'm going to sign that. I'm going to have me and the family sign that picture and give it to him. My daughter Jude actually gave him artwork that she had drawn. My daughter's an artist. So is my oldest son. And then my youngest son is a musician, takes after his dad. Wow, we're really going along in this video, aren't we? I apologize if it's too long. I'm just feeling really comfortable with you guys today. I don't want you guys to get to know me a little bit better. Maybe one day I will spin the camera around and let you see the wall, and let you see some of the guitars, some of the things that I have. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I've been yammering too much. I've got some things I need to get taken care of. But I did want to make a video about the bone lesions and about the vaccinations, and just remember, if you know somebody that has cancer, don't just assume this is what they're dealing with. Because more than likely, so you've got the one thing that they're dealing with, right? So more than likely, you've got like all of this and a couple more up here, and so it's not one thing. If you see somebody that's overweight, don't assume, because you may be wrong. And don't make fun. There's no point. I'm overweight. I get it. You know what? I'm fat. But I'll get there. I've been almost this big once before, and I lost the weight. And if I knew how to put picture in picture, I would put some pictures up. But I don't. Maybe one day. Maybe the next video. Before I do the next video, I'll do some research into things. So, sorry. If you haven't seen, Ghost put out their new videos from Aaron Cross and Futures of Foreign Land. Check them out. Me and Frank Zappa want to thank you for watching. Want to give a shout out to Darcy. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. It means a lot to me. You are my first celebrity subscriber, so it makes me very happy. Now, if we can get some, I know I've got Edge. I want to say Edge. Adam Copeland. He follows me too, but we talk hockey. So everybody watch AEW if you want to. Watch WWE if you want to. There's no reason to fight about it. But anyway, Darcy, thank you. It means the world to me. You and Joe Bob. So thank you. Everybody else, also, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. It really does help me hopefully get the message out that, if you're going through this, hi, I can help you. I can at least tell you without bullshitting you my struggles and my journey and things that I deal with. So if you have questions, comment, leave me a comment, email me. I think there's a way to contact me. You know what? I'm going to make a new email address just for that. I will let you all know what it is in the next video, and then that way, if you guys want to contact me, you've got a straight line to me. So with that said, I love you guys. Be safe, and I will talk to you all soon. I hope it's sooner than later.